Hello, welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your December Twin Flame Soulmate Life Reading with 1212 activation messages. We are ending a decade here. No matter when you're listening to this, it's the perfect time for the messages. Time is an illusion. So whenever you listen to this, it's like 4 to 5 weeks after is the energy that I'm reading for. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. But we're ending a decade. That's a big deal. What have you experienced, Taurus, and learned over the last 10 years? How has this journey served you so far? What needs to be released in this final purge to bring in balance and abundance in 2020? We're going to find out with this reading. First, we're going to start with the 1212 portal activation messages, which are right here for you, Taurus, that were pulled for you. According to Merkaba mysticism, 1212 is a code portal that when you enter it in resonance with it, activates your Merkabic alignment with human heart, connecting to the unity consciousness. It allows us to travel to different dimensions. Archangel Metatron is attached to this. And what I feel from this portal, it's the final purge of this decade, the final release of all that's not serving us, toxic relationship, toxic thoughts, toxicity in any regard, codependencies, addictions, finally releasing them and moving into this brand new decade of balance and abundance. Okay, so let's see what your activation messages are, Taurus. This is a beautiful card. We're going to get to this message last, but what I love about this card is like you're rebirthing, transforming, and like travel the world, maybe moving, World Wide Web, finding your prosperity and abundance, your peace, your tranquility. Maybe for some, this is to an acknowledgement to build an altar, put items, crystals, pictures of loved ones, ancestors, and meditate there. And it's good to build an altar that you look to, because every time you look over at that altar, no matter how small or big it is, it reminds you of your spirituality. It reminds you of how far you've come and that you're always protected. Okay, what's being activated in 1212 portal for Taurus is remembrance. Remembering who you are. When I look at this, because it looks like an Indian like kind of headdress, I always think of ancestors, like remembering your ancestral line, remembering where you came from, remembering your roots. And 11s are new beginnings. So having new beginnings, leveling up to mastership. Your ancestors are working heavily with you. Whenever I pull this card, I always feel that. Your loved ones that have passed. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Yeah, you're being given tools from lifetimes experiences that you've had as well as your ancestors. So you're really being enlightened at this time, and an activation of remembering what you came here to do, remembering who you really are and how powerful you are. And look at this, synergy through the changes. 41 is a 5. That's blessed changes. Having the synergy, finding that sweet spot, flowing with the magic of life. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. So you're coming into a new reality and you're realizing that, you know what? Some of the relationships that you're in now or have been in, you're looking at them differently. Like, wow, this person really has blessed me or is blessing me with whatever they bring to the table. And I'm feeling very nourished with that. And I'm looking at life, and I'm looking at love, and I'm looking at friendships, and I'm looking at soulmates and all of that in a different aspect now. And I'm embracing it all. And I'm ready to go into the unknown. That's what I'm feeling. I'm, for you guys, taking that leap of faith into this new reality. This new reality where you have this acknowledgement of who you really are. And look, more butterflies. Like, look at all the spiritual guides that are with you. And this is about you really transforming into a brand new life. It's figuring out who you really are and activating what that purpose is. It's a remembrance. It's a mirroring. Looking in the mirror. Attracting your true divine partner, soulmate, friend, lover, whatever it is, your tribe to you that is a perfect mirror reflection of yourself. Self-love, filling your own cup, loving yourself, bringing yourself to balance, allowing yourself to heal. Acceptance of who you are, acceptance of the journey, acceptance of where everyone else is in their life and making the choices that are best for you. Really coming into your own is what I'm feeling. Really coming into yourself, really into your full power. So whoever you're thinking about, whoever's coming in, you're feeling the energy gaining momentum, it is your soulmate. So whoever this is, they're a soulmate of yours. Whether it's romantic, whether it's a friendship, it's a deep spiritual bond. This is a soulmate that you're thinking of. It's a mirror reflection, a yin and yang. And for some, it's romantic, and for some, it's not. That's what I'm feeling. It's about half and half here. But it is a soulmate, someone that can benefit you, someone that uplifts you, encourages you. And if this is a romantic surge, it means you're activating, you're remembering that you planned this romance, that you planned this relationship, whatever it is, and that you're really feeling fruitful and abundant and happy about the situations that you've been in or in, because you realize now it's just you brought it to yourself to learn and grow from and reflect and learn the lessons, and now you're ready to move forward and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. If you're feeling romantic feelings for someone, or you're feeling that from them, or you're just wanting to stir romance in you, it's expressing your love out to the world, expressing that lighthearted energy, being truthful and honest with your feelings, finally facing the truth, and stepping into your power. Beautiful. And this lovely card here for you is virtue. Virtue is one of the passive qualities of power. When you pull back the bow, preparing to set the arrow and define your target, you use the strength, the will, and the focus that you have collected within that part of yourself called virtue. Virtue is where you find inner truth. It is a place of illumination. And as that radiance grows within you, it becomes integrity. Without virtue, there is no inner balance. Virtue comes from the unknown, quiet things that you do for the world and for other people. With each virtuous act, your spirit shield becomes stronger and more beautiful, integrating the symbols of your inner life. However, like deer, these symbols tread softly. Virtue marks your path on the other side. And like the one who walks last, the virtuous person is in a position of power. Walk in beauty and virtue, as power often arrives quietly. Wow, that's really beautiful and so deep. That's connecting to the deepest depths of your soul and finding your power in the quiet moments. Integrating everything. Living your life with integrity. Wow. Coming into your power and strength and clarity. That is so beautiful. What a beautiful balance is coming in for you, Taurus. Beautiful balance. Now let's see the last decade, Taurus. Let's think about that. Wow, I know I've been through a hell of a lot in the last decade. Like many lifetimes I feel I've lived in the last decade. Lots of challenges, lots of contrast, lots of loss, but also lots of joy and really finding myself and who I really am. And I feel like that's what's helping you. Stepping in my power. But what have we learned? What are the lessons Taurus has learned? Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Yeah, you're no longer blaming others. No more poor me, poor pitiful me, oh Lord me. No, you're taking ownership on your own crap. You're stepping into your power. It's all about solar plexus power, standing in your truth, accepting your own responsibility that you attracted these relationships, these situations, and now you're taking control. And you're being responsible for you, because you are responsible for you. Nobody else is responsible for your happiness, your health, your prosperity, your abundance. It's you that's responsible. So you're taking responsibility. You're taking your power back. No longer projecting that onto anyone else, reflecting on your own truth, your own self. Yeah, finally making decisions. For whatever reason, and I don't read a lot of signs, but if you're connected to a Gemini in any way, this totally reminds me of a Gemini card. So, or you have Gemini in your chart, you might want to listen to that. Definitely listen to other aspects of your chart because it would give you more. But something about a Gemini just came through. maybe making that decision. Maybe that's why, because this is about making a choice, a decision, finding the balance. I use my intuition in all aspects of your life. Yeah, living life intuitively, trusting your gut, trusting what you know, trusting your divine guidance, and making the decisions that are necessary to move forward. And you're leaving behind the confusion. You're leaving behind the blame, the resentment, the regrets, and you're deciding and moving forward, trusting yourself. Patience. Yeah, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So you're understanding now how the process works. So not trying to force anything or control, manipulate it, taming that ego, letting the ego die and lay to rest, and transforming all those shadows into the light. And the ego is a very good thing used. It's a guidance system, and we need it sometimes. And sometimes fear is what actually moves us forward. But just know that that's just the fire being lit, but an energy you do not have to stay in. And know that everything is being worked out for you. And because you've been so patient, and you're working on yourself, and you're releasing this stuff and remembering who you are, stepping into your power, you will be rewarded for that. And look at that. Look at what you're going to be rewarded with. You're going to be rewarded with knowing that you never failed, and it's all an opportunity to learn, right? That every mistake, that every experience was an opportunity to learn. So you're leaving this behind because you know that you are a success, because you're co-creating with the universe to manifest your dreams, manifest your soulmate, manifest money, manifest better health, whatever it is. And peace is coming into your life because of this. It's that deep inner peace and knowing of who you really are and what's important and what's not. And trusting your guidance. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Yeah, all negative energy is being purged out in this portal. Know it. Receive it. Claim it. Peace and tranquility are coming into your inner world, and then it will be expressed into your outer world, Taurus. Beautiful. No more blaming everybody. You're perfect just the way you are. Everything happened the way it should so you could get to this point to move forward. Remember that. Everything, the universe is synergizing with you, co-creating with you, helping bring balance for this 2020. And what else is coming in for Taurus? Look at this. Your hard work is paying. Oh my God, this is so great. Your hard work is paying off. Whatever you've been working on, it's paying off. You're seeing the physical manifestation results of money, better health, whatever it is, whatever projects you've been working on, your job, moving up in your career. This is commitment. So this is you committing. And then also, for some of you, take as it resonates. You're standing in a place where you're like, okay, this is all that I've built. This is all that I've learned. This is what I have now. This is the union that I'm in now. These are the business partnerships, the friends, whatever. Is this where I want to stay? Or do I want to move into something new? And the decision is yours. Do I want to go after that offer that someone made me for this new job and move? Do I want to go offer this new relationship because it seemed very stable and abundant? But the decision is up to you. Taking control. And look at what you're walking into, divine partnership. Stability in your life. Feeling stable in all ways. What is so above is below. Bringing what's in the spirit, I think that's how you say it. Bringing what's in the spirit realm down. This unity, this soulmate, twin flame, divine partner union, being there for one another, empowering one another, moving forward together in whatever aspect this is. It could be divine business partnerships as well, but this is the 1111 twin flame soulmate recognition. So it's like, oh, it's you. Oh, well, this is what I've been manifesting, bringing you into the physical. So I feel like unions are happening if you're not in union and you're coming into the physical, or realizing what your union really is about, how strong and stable it actually is. Whatever the case may be, but there's stability coming in union. Beautiful. And it's strong and stable and fated and divine, fated and destined. Okay, well, you're showing up here. Here's you. Here's the celebration of this union, of finally coming into balance with yourself, the masculine and feminine within, the shadows and light within, coming in full balance with yourself. Celebrating that the universe is blessing you with unconditional love and healing that is necessary. Bringing together with your tribe, your people, synergizing, loving life again, going out to party celebrations this holiday time. Makes sense, right? This is you in your power. This is the Taurus card, the Hierophant. Spiritual growth, Perhaps you are a mentor, or you've had a mentor come in to help you, to uplift you, to inspire you, to give you that spark of your, to level up spiritually and know who you really are and stand in your power. This is a very powerful card. Staying committed, remembering who you are. For a lot of you, you're remembering that you have a very strong religious or spiritual background from different lifetimes, and you're bringing that information and that wisdom and that knowledge forward. Wow, that is really powerful energy that's just surged through me for you. Really powerful spiritual energy, leveling up in a big way. Perhaps some of you have been stuck in your fears and illusions, not wanting to see the truth, not wanting to reflect on what you've learned, not wanting to really see you're the reflection and move through the fears. But this is moving through the fears. This is seeing the light in all the situations, getting that clarity that you need, the divine feminine moon soothing you, letting the old die out, right? This is old, faded energy, old belief systems, old relationships, stuff that's not serving you, and re-emerging into new life. Because you're staying committed to what you know. Yeah, the Tower. That moment has come, or it's coming in, that epiphany, that shift, that necessary shift in this portal to clear out what's not serving you, clear out all this crap. You have a stable, strong foundation, Taurus, because that's you and that's what you are. So you're standing in that stability. This is very stable. You have put in the work. You're standing in your power. So whatever needs to fall away, just let it fall away. Your core foundation is still strong because you're connecting, your third eye opening, you're connecting to who you really are, and you're very grounded and very stable. So let this energy, whatever this is, fall. It's not necessary anymore, and you're realizing that. And look at this. Here comes you, either you taking charge, feminine taking charge, or this is your divine partner coming in, but this is taking charge, focused, driven, balanced, and head and heart. That wisdom coming in from the universe, having that clarity, knowing what, making decisions, finally making decisions to move forward. I mean, look at this strong energy. To me, this could be two very incredibly strong, spiritual, intelligent individuals coming together in the physical with that Four of Wands. It's a very strong energy, like you're both very strong, and you're going to do some things. You're going to change the world. You're going to change the way that the world looks at love and looks at life because you're breaking out of old paradigms. Wow. Breaking out of old paradigms, yeah, because you're leveling up to high priestess, high priest. Look at this. Okay, so we talk about divine counterparts and how strong it is and how honest it is and authentic it is. This is the union, the Hierophant and high priestess. To me, two spiritual counterparts coming in from the spiritual world into the physical world. Two masters, ascended masters. That's what I'm feeling. Truths being revealed. Remembering who you are, remembering this connection that you have with your true divine partner, with your tribe, with your soul family. Things are being revealed. Look at, we got the moon and the high priestess. So there's been some things that have been hidden for quite some time, but now because you're reflecting and you're moving on and you want these new beginnings, you're going to see very clearly now what the truth is. Gifts are coming in. This union right here, not only is it strong and truthful and authentic and stable and divinely fated, it's also extremely abundant, very balanced, and giving and receiving. And look at balancing the shadows with the light, right? You're going to receive a gift, some money, an inheritance, or this union is going to bring in this stability and this healing. Look at all this healing as well. Beautiful, beautiful synergy. Blessings from the past to bring that balance into your life. All right, let's see. Let's get a little more information on the moon and the Tower moment. Like and the high priestess, like what's being highlighted for Taurus that they need to release. What's this release all about? What is this clarity all about? Highest and best for Taurus. So we have the, I believe this is the King of Pentacles, because the King cards are funny. It's always a feminine, and then it's either a piece of cake or an ice cream or some other funny representation. But I feel like this is the King and Queen. So this is coming in. I feel like this is coming into balance in the material world with the shadows and light, and the feminine and masculine within yourself are all coming into balance and bringing that stability into the material world. It might be the Queen. I feel like this is the Queen. And then we have, This is self-love, unconditional love, loving all aspects of yourself, bringing it all together into wholeness, into who you are, filling your own cup and then sharing it with another. So new beginnings in love, as we can see, where your person, your partner, accepts all of you. It's not like, oh, I only want this part of you, or you have to be a certain way. No, this person, this union loves you just the way you are, with all of your different personalities coming together. That's really funny. Or all your children. If you have a bunch of children and you're coming together, it's okay that you're going to be provided for. This is strong and stable. Maybe you're going to have lots of babies. I don't know. We'll see. But this is a soulmate recognition. You see that? 6 of Cups. We may come from different worlds and we may be different, but we are meant to be together. And that's that soulmate recognition coming in. And it really goes along with that 6 of Pentacles, right? Blessings from the past, someone from the past, a past life, your past being recognized. You are my soulmate. You are the one. And even in this card, look, the masculine is like an animal and the feminine's like, a normal girl, and the masculine's like some kind of shapeshifter or animal. So you might be a shapeshifter masculines out there. And yeah, look at that. New beginnings. Walk in the path of the Fool. This is the Fool. This is brand new, fresh beginnings, okay? So this is what this Tower moment and what the reflection is about. To remember how abundant you are. Fill your own cup. Unconditional love from the universe. Trust your inner guidance that you know that this is twin flame soulmate union, and take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith past all of the, let go of the past, basically. Let go of your fears, the resentments, the regrets, what didn't work out. Just let it all fall away, because you have brand new, beautiful, abundant, loving beginnings with true divine partner, and taking that leap of faith. Taking that leap of faith and making the decision to go after the love, go after the cup, finally choosing, right? Getting out of the illusions, right? That's what this is about. Cutting through the illusions with that clarity, this Queen of Swords, getting that clarity, cutting through the illusions and taking the leap of faith. The wheel is turning in your favor. It's time to wake up and keep the wheel turning. You're awakening to knowing that there's a part that you play in this to keep it moving forward. And there we go. Balance. Where we talk about 2020 balance, things coming into balance in the material world. This is you balancing and juggling everything and feeling perfectly fine and really good. So balance coming into the material world for you. That's what it's all about. It's finding that balance within, cutting through the illusions, cutting through the fears, transforming them into the light, into love, and taking that leap of faith and going after what makes you happy, and allowing yourself to receive the blessings of the universe and receive this divine partnership coming toward you. Okay, now what's physically manifesting in the next, in this time period, in this portal going into 2020 for the union? Okay, the 4 of Swords is taking a break. So, this card is interesting. So what you're letting go of, okay, this is what it is. Taurus, what you're letting go of is forcing things, trying to make things happen, trying to manipulate it, trying to control the situation, trying to control your emotions, trying to control other people's emotions. Take it as it resonates. Trying to force yourself into union with someone who obviously does not want to be with you, okay? If you're in a situation where the sexual aspect isn't there, don't force it. Maybe perhaps focus on the other aspects that are good, the friendship, the dynamic, the dynamic duo, encouraging one another to move forward in the material world, whatever it is, but take a rest from forcing things. Allow things to unfold naturally is what I'm getting from this card. And this is a self-gratification card, so that could be what you're doing now because you're waiting for this grand union, and that's perfectly fine as well. Maybe it's time that you just take care of yourself for a little while and get ready for coming together. Look at that, the 3 cups. I feel like we got that. Okay, so this is a double confirmation of celebration coming in, of unions coming in, of 2 coming together and being one and celebrating that I finally get to be with my true divine partner in the physical. A resurgence of the passion, things like that in your relationship. So if you don't force things and you go with the flow And if one relationship isn't meant to be this, that's okay. Then you make some adjustments, you stick through with your commitments, whatever you need to do, but you eventually move on to this, okay? Or you allow this to rest for a little while and maybe it turns into this. It just depends. Everybody's different. But this is you standing in your power, okay? This is you manifesting. This is you paying attention to your dreams and visions and what you do really want. Maybe you're a little tired from the battle. Maybe you're a little tired from all the lessons you've been learning and working on your physical body, and you're just sitting there like, okay, I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive this union. I'm ready to receive it. I'm ready to receive my empress, my queen, my high priestess. I'm ready. I'm staying committed to myself. And I will stay, some of you will stay celibate for a while until you actually come into union with your partner. And that's what this might be representing. Like, I'm just going to stand alone for a little while in my own energy. And that's great. Do as you feel guided to do. Yeah. I'm focusing on ending things that are not serving me. I have to let go of the past because all this mental confusion is preventing me from moving forward. So what's manifesting in the physical for the union is endings of the relationships or belief systems or toxic thoughts or fighting. It's ending. It's ending. Look at that. The wheel again. My God, this is amazing. Look at this confirmation that the wheel, the luck, the destiny is moving for you in your favor. This is destiny calling you. This is fate calling you to move forward and end the things that need to end. 10-10, endings into these brand new beginnings. 10-10-10. So there's communication that's going to come in of love. But the masculine energy is feeling, they're not sure what to say. They're having a hard time getting the words out. They want this union, this love, this romance, this connection. The moon, again, illuminating fears and doubts, overcoming them and wanting to express themselves, but maybe feeling a little stuck and frustrated. Let's get a little more information there. But a message will be coming in, I really feel. Like it's being written. It's being typed. Yeah, you know why they're having such a hard time? Because they don't want to mess up again. See, Five of Swords is lying, cheating, fighting, being in your head, not being completely honest, being a little sneaky. So the feminines have said, no, I'm setting my boundaries. You ain't going to get this unless you commit to me, unless you stop forcing it. That's that forcing it. Stop forcing a relationship that's not meant to be. Stop forcing it, right? So it's overcoming the fears of the past when they felt like they had to force it and really wanting to be genuine and expressing themselves, because this is how they view the union, as everything. And that's why they're trying so hard to express themselves, and they don't want to force it, but they don't want, it's just finding the balance, really. It's all about finding the balance. So find your balance. Let go of the past. Let go of the things that haven't worked out. Express yourself. Speak your truth. Because this is what's coming in. This is what's manifesting. Ultimate family life. Feeling nourished, feeling good health-wise, and having it all. And having your true divine partner, the Ten of Pentacles. That's what the Emperor is manifesting. Not wanting to push things anymore. And look, this union has strength and stamina. You're almost there. This is the Nine of Wands. This is deep conversation. How can we move forward together? Yeah, maybe there's a lot of stuff. There's still things to work out, and it's been hard. But how can we move forward together? Let's talk about this, because I want to be there for you, and I want to be there for you. And we'll do whatever, even if we have to rest from the physical aspects, because it's not virtuous and it's not integrity if someone's in another situation, right? It's not the best thing to do. So instead of being in these forced relationships or moving forward physically, let's just talk about this. Let's connect, because the physical will come. So maybe this is going to come, this celebration, but let's let go of and work on what we need to first, and let's figure this out together. That's what I feel like. Figuring it out together, moving on together. Even if you're just connecting in the spiritual realm, you're still helping one another move forward through and end things, leveling up spiritually. It's important to set boundaries with people. If you don't, like I always tell my daughter, you can always change your mind and you can always say no. If you're not feeling it, it's not right. So talk about it. Express yourself. Don't be in your head about it. Take a rest, go within, and then express your truth. What's a final message here for Taurus? Help, advice, and relationship to move forward. Let's see. Mending. Yeah, this is another 6. Like, things are mending, right? Things are mending. Things of the past are mending. Mending things of the past, mending the relationships, building that bridge. Building that bridge. Okay, so the divine masculine, building that bridge back to the feminine so that she knows it's strong enough to withhold the stand of time, the test of time. And it will be, because this masculine is willing to put in the work, will go the distance, okay? Mending. Let's read Mending from the book. Let's see here. 52 is another 7, or is a 7, so that's spiritual lessons being learned. Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of the hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would I love to do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. So what I'm feeling from this, reading this, which is great, this is what's being cleared right here, I feel, is really being cleared. Blocking your heart space, not being open to this union for some of you. Some of you, it's leaving something that feels forced, but this is being so blocked in your heart space that you're not allowing this union to happen. So it's like the other person is just, listen, just believe me. It's me. I love you. You know, I want to come together with you. And you're like so blocked and guarded because the past that you're not allowing it. So it's just letting that go. Allowing yourself to heal and be restored and remember who you are and know that this soulmate is coming in, or this is your soulmate and you're here to do things together for however long it is, and to just go with the flow and mend the bridges, okay? Mend the bridges. Speak your truth. I love you all, and if you feel like giving a gift to yourself of healing or a reading, or to somebody else, I have some really great prices, and I will make it work for you, so just reach out to me, because it is a beautiful gift to give and a beautiful gift to give yourself. I love you all. Thank you.